Have you ever had this experience? You are hosting a live webinar. You're excited, your presentation looks beautiful, your camera is fantastic, you have set up a microphone, but then you get chat messages like these. Well, if you're anything like me, you're somewhat of a seasoned broadcast operator and you've had those chat messages before, then don't worry, because in this video I have a great tool to help you out with that called Voicemeeter. Let's go! If you are like me, you are a seasoned broadcast operator and you have received chat messages like these and you just sit there like, I don't know what to do because the gain on my microphone is all the way up, so it can't go any louder. Then don't worry, because Voicemeeter is the tool for you. Because what Voicemeeter does is it allows you, even if your microphone doesn't have a gain button or something, or gain knob, Voicemeeter allows you to up the gain of your microphone. And that's the most easy way I can tell you about, at least how I use Voicemeeter. I know there are a lot of things you can do with it as well, especially if you are like a sort of gaming streamer. It's really great, because Voicemeeter isn't just only to up the gain of your microphone, that's how I primarily use it, but you can also equalize it, you can have tons and tons of input, so it's more like a mixing console for your live stream, so to say. There are a lot of things you can do with audio in OBS as well, but sometimes you just have like immense webinar, you have tons of video compositioning, you have a lot of scenes, and a lot of people just want the video and the audio to be separate from each other and not in one program. And for that you could use Voicemeeter as well. So you can have like your desktop audio, you can play Spotify via Voicemeeter, and of course, like I mentioned, it is sort of a mixing console, so you can equalize it, change the volume or the gain as well. But for this tutorial, I'm really going to keep it simple and just show you how you can upgrade the gain. I mean, Demo Walter is going to do a demo. Yes, I will do the demo. Yeah, well, there you go. So for now, that is it. And I am really going to make this video very simple, so I'm not going to show you all those difficult parts. So for now, I would like to show you how to download. Yeah, I was about to say, that is my part. So I will take over from here, because I am going to demo how to use Voicemeeter for your webinars. And the first thing you need to do is to download the Voicemeeter software, which is completely free, by the way. And we also need to download a special Voicemeeter audio driver. So if you take a look at my screen right now, here you will see the Voicemeeter website. If you type in Voicemeeter Banana, and yes, it's actually called Voicemeeter Banana. They also have another one called Voicemeeter Potato. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But right here you will see, if you type in Voicemeeter Banana, this website will show up. And then right here you can download it via the download button and just follow the steps as you do with any other software. And then if you take a look at my screen again, right here you have the virtual cable virtual audio device, or sorry, VB cable virtual audio device. And you also need to download this driver in order to send the Voicemeeter audio to WebinarGeek. Open up the software and it will look something like this. And as you can see already, I've already added my microphone, which of course is a Blue Yeti microphone X, to be very specific. And as you can see right here on my screen, you see the Voicemeeter Banana, and immediately you see stereo input 1, stereo input 2, 3, the virtual input, the hardware out. It looks very difficult, but it doesn't need to be. But before we are going to dive right into the software and how the software works, there are some things to check and to set and maybe change some audio settings in your computer in order for it to work, and I'm going to show you that right now. So the first thing you need to do is, in your Windows computer system, you need to tell what your standard input device is, which in our case is the Blue Yeti microphone, and your output device, which I've just set to my desktop standard aux cable. That's why I have my headphones right here. And then once you've set that to default via, wait, I'm going to show you, because before we are going to dive into the software, like I said, the way you change these settings in your Windows system is via the control panel. So if I'm working on a Windows, so press the Windows button and then just type in control panel, and then it will look something like this. Then you need to click on hardware and sound, and then on sound once again. And here you see playback, recording, sounds and communication. The playback, like I told you, is just my standard computer, headphones, audio jack, so to say. And And then so click on it, set the default, and then hit OK. Then once again go to sound, and then we are going to go to recording, and then all the way down you just need to set it to the microphone, which I've already set as my default, and then hit OK. Because I've already downloaded the Voicemeeter software and I have already added the microphone, I don't need to do it. But if you want to add an input, so to say, you just go to stereo input 2, for example, you click on it, and then you need to select your microphone. And right now the WDM, the KS and the MME are audio drivers as well. So if you are listening with the headphones and you immediately hear yourself back and it sounds a little bit choppy, just change the audio driver and that should fix your problem. So for this one, I'm going to set it to WDM and WDM, and then just press Yeti X. And right now I've set it to stereo input 2, which is totally fine because that works as well. And then it is also important to know that right here, all the way on the right of your Voicemeeter, you have A1, A2 and A3, and it's important to set the A1 to the MME or multimedia, and you need to set that to that specific audio driver as well. So I'm going to press K1 input, and it already says I already selected this one, but in your case you probably need to select yes. I'm going to say no because I've already selected it. And then last thing you need to check is please check your standard, in my case, Windows settings. Then go to here, and then what you need to select as well is the speakers and the headphones. And here we are back in WebinarGeek. And this is what I wanted to show you, because right now I've selected my integrated webcam for now. And right here with the audio devices, you have a ton of Voicemeeter out, and A1, A2. Like I said, you can do a lot with Voicemeeter, but for this is just really simple because just as Demo Walter already told you, for this video about Voicemeeter, I really only wanted to show you how you can use it to up the gain of your microphone, and I'm going to show some other things as well. But when you are in WebinarGeek and you need to select your device of choice, select the cable output or the VB audio virtual cable. If you downloaded the driver, it will immediately say the cable output, but in case it doesn't in WebinarGeek, you need to select the cable output. And the great thing about WebinarGeek is right now I'm going to grab my microphone right here. And if I talk into the microphone, you see that the fader within WebinarGeek starts to move. So right now I'm going to open up Voicemeeter. And the good thing is you can still see the fader of the WebinarGeek. And if I started to up the level of Voicemeeter, you see in the WebinarGeek fader as well that the fader is working and that the audio is significantly louder. And if I set it all the way up, you will see that there is a lot going on with the audio fader, but right now it's clipping, so I think I'm going to just set it to here. If you enjoyed... Wait, no, that's your job, presentation, Walter.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to do the outro.
If you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about webinars and how to host them, what gear to use, and what it is like to work at a tech startup, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click like on this video and hit that notification bell. And let me know, have you already used Voicemeeter before? Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye!